Hey, Leo people. People with Leo placements cross watching for Leo. Okay. So, what goes around comes around. I keep hearing Beyonce singing it though. There was a time I thought that you did everything right. No wrong, no lie. Yes. Boy, I must have been out of my mind. And to think that what? And there was a time that I almost loved you. You showed your ass, and baby, yes, I saw the real you. Thank God you blew it. Thank God I dodged the bullet. Okay, but anyway, somebody could be like a Leo Virgo cuss because Beyonce's a Virgo or whatever. Um, shoulda, coulda, woulda is what they're giving. Okay, somebody should have stuck to the plan. Somebody didn't stick to the plan, and now that the plan is being has played out, they are no longer a part of it. The energy was of helping someone when times were hard, or helping somebody that would later help you, but the helper decided not to help, canceling them out of later being helped. Okay, they didn't. You wouldn't do your part, so you don't get. You ain't do nothing, so you ain't getting nothing. Like they said, and set it off. Now, they really need the help, and the only person that would have helped them is the person they refused to help in the past. I hope y'all keeping up with that, okay? This could be about raising a child as well. Like, this could be about children. However, somebody karma is the struggle with no help, the way they let you do it. Or you did this and they now it's your turn. You won't be allowed to help this person, and if you do, try to help them anyways, it will cost you in resources. So, resources, meaning energy, time, money, your resources, your house, your car, them is resources, okay? Because this is somebody who was in the past supposed to help you and they refuse to help you. So now they need your help and now you have to refuse to help them because it balances out the scales, whatever the case is, okay? If somebody if somebody ever left you struggling, make sure you be there to do the same thing to them. That's just the return of energy. I'm not saying that you're supposed to play tit for tat, but I'm saying that you're not supposed to. If somebody wouldn't do it for you, you would not supposed to do it for them. I'm just saying, okay. Um, be there for those who are there for you. Love those who love you. Work. Look out for who looks out for you. Somebody's lesson is that they should be careful how they treat people and move with people. Those get to be the very people that you need later on down the line. So, but I feel like this person had every option to help you. Or this is I don't know who the people are, but I'm just saying you because it's your reading, okay? But it could flip it, turn it, bop it, twist it, okay? It's energy. Now, I feel like this person in the past, like it says in the meditation, they had every chance to help you. You went through a hard time, and this person had a chance to help you because they were told that if they helped you, then it would pay off later, that you would help them back, right? They just didn't know how major the help would be able to become, right? So they decide, no, I ain't helping. I'm not about to help Leo. Now it could be crosswatcher. I could have. I said that already. No, I'm not about to help Leo. But they could have helped you if they wanted to. They had the finances, the resources, because the universe wouldn't told them to do it if they didn't, right? So they like, no, I'm not helping Leo. But unbeknownst to them, later down the line, they was going to need some help from Leo, who they are now refusing to help. Okay? So let that play out. Okay, they don't help Leo. Leo struggles through it. They get it out. They figure it out. Get it out the mud, whatever. But they get it gets figured out. Okay, they probably replaced you with somebody else, another catalyst, that crosswire, whatever. Okay, so now time goes on. Time goes on. Leo's fine. The plan plays out. Leo gets put in a good position, a good position, better than people was thinking. Okay, and now it's this person's turn to need help from Leo, and Leo has to tell this person no. Leo might want to be kind hearted and generous and help this person because Leo ain't the same as these people, right? But that's not the point. That's not the point with this person. This person's karma is to struggle and not receive your help the same way they turn their snotty ass nose up at you and not want to help you. Nobody. That's why you got to be careful, boy. You can block your blessings. So That's the karma. The karma is for them to be struggling without your help, the way they left you struggling without theirs when they could have very well helped you. The tables are turning. It's time for them to sit at that seat that you were sitting in. That's what it is. It's principle in this motherfucker. It's not about you being a good person and not like us. Like, it ain't about that. It's the principle in this bitch. It's time to relearn something. And you just happen to be the catalyst. It's time for somebody to realize that you can't just be thinking and expecting shit from people that you're not going to be willing to give them. Hi, Courtney. That's what it's about. You can't be expecting a bunch out of me when you giving the bare fucking minimum. Because it's just not going to be working out for you that way. So, make sure if a motherfucker wouldn't help you, you don't help their ass either. If times got hard and you needed a hand or a shoulder to lean on, and you can't call a motherfucker, make sure that you don't have that very same shoulder that they couldn't lean ain't there to lean for them either. You got any shoulders? I sure the fuck don't. I gotta save these shoulders for the people who got shoulders for me. Fuck is you talking about? That's exactly what I'm saying. That's how I piss people off. Because I'm too honest. But I don't feel like there's a such thing. It's cool when you tell them some facts and shit, but when you tell them motherfuckers about themselves with that honesty, it don't always go well. It don't always go well at all. They might get upset. They might not like you no more. They might want to fight you. They might, shit, it's all kind of things, ways that could turn. So, but anyway. Spirit, universe, ancestors, spirit guides. What do we have for the Leo people? People with Leo placements, cross watching for Leo people. What's the message? What's the frequency? What's the energy? What do we need to know at this time for Leo people? Four of Cups. See that? Somebody's missing out on you. Right? Because when it was offered to them, they was discontent. They're like, I help Leo. I don't want to motherfucking help Leo. I got enough to do. Okay. Well, not only are you it's also an offer. Right? It's a proposal. And somebody didn't like the proposal, but this proposal also turned into a missed opportunity for they snotty ass. That's what they get. I'm just saying. But that flipped over. I didn't get to cut the deck yet, so I'm not keeping that. Boom. The Knight of Cups on the bottom. To the Queen of Swords, to the Knight of Pentacles. It's a love situation. Beyonce keeps singing. It's a love situation going on where you was hurt. You was hurt first, and now it's somebody else's turn to hurt, and you just do not give a fuck. She like, what is she saying? Boo-hoo, did you expect me to care? So, what she said, you don't deserve my tears. I guess that's why they ain't there. Like, oh, you boo-hoo. I don't give a fuck. Huh? It's not funny. That's somebody's energy. They don't give a fuck. Like, oh, you love me, I don't care. And like, when I loved you, you didn't give a fuck. Like, you want me to be there for you, but when I needed you to be there for me, you wasn't there for me. So now that you need me to be there for you, I don't give a fuck. Huh? That's what it is. That's what it's giving. It's like I'm not feeling sad. I don't care. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sad. Oh. I knew she was coming. Okay. But there's somebody, I feel like maybe they're trying to offer, I want to call it, what do you call it? A truce. They're proposing a truce of, it's a name for it. And I can't think of it right this second. A peace offering. Boom. Okay. So, but somebody could also be extending like emotion or love to you, but you like got this cold energy where you got your back turned and you cut them off. Hello. And then the Knight of Pentacles. This could be Taurus energy. This could be something that for a long time you wanted to be victorious. For a long time you wanted it to see your worth and your value and all that you brought to the table. So I feel like this is something maybe that it didn't work out quite a bit, but you kept going back to reconcile it, to fix it, to heal with it. And then a new perspective came along of what your happiness looked like. And you begin to be inspired by that. Okay, no longer wanting to just make this work anymore. So I feel like there was a time where you were open to hearing ideas, to healing, to fixing it, to giving it a chance again. But you got to that point where you just like, I don't have any words for this shit. I don't have any energy for this shit. I don't have nothing for it. I got some healing, but that's gonna be for me. Like somebody in a sense, somebody should have. I feel like there's a couple things going on here where somebody should have gave you that help, like their spirit told them to. But they were bored and discontent and they didn't want to do it, or they was ego driven and didn't want to do it. So then the tables turned because the universe knew that they were going to put you in a place to win and you was going to win, right? And they knew that later on down the line this person would be the one that is not winning anymore and now needs help. And they're going to need, if they would have helped you back in the day, they would have had that favor to call in with you now that you're doing your thing. You see what I'm saying? But they didn't. So now they don't have that favor to call in for you and nobody else is willing to help them, but you would have been. And that's the lesson of it all. And then there's another situation where somebody should have been given what they got. It's two energies going on here. Somebody should have been given all that love they was receiving and all that energy somebody was blessing them with. They should have gave it back. And even after you didn't, the motherfucker still was bearing with you, working with you, trying to help you figure it out, trying to help you understand, trying to help you get it right. And I did that. That went straight unappreciated. Because the motherfucker still ended up having to be forced to leave you behind. So we got Temperance coming out. Along with the Ace of Swords. And then the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody else let a person get into their head. They let a person get into their head or they got in the head of their own selves because they didn't stick to what the plan was. I feel like they went down the path, but they didn't stick to the plan, or they started it out, but they didn't stick to it. It's like we discussed what was going to happen and you didn't. You did something else instead. That's what it's given for somebody else. Okay, but we got the Temperance card, Sagittarius, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, back the Knight. That's the Taurus energy. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, 2, which Virgo energy. Then we have the Six of Swords. You showed your ass, and baby, yes, I saw the real you. See that on the bottom when I just got done telling you? This is the Wheel of Fortune. When the Wheel of Fortune steps in, everybody got to step the fuck back because we don't control shit, right? And then look at that. 5 of Pentacles. Lack. Leave a motherfucker in that loss. See, the tables is turning or some energy is shifting and putting in a person and it's a lack energy or taking a loss, right? Where they're out in the cold and needing a helping hand. And they don't, it's like, now, people sometimes don't never understand it until it's them in a situation. And that's unfortunate, but this is why so many people have to be put in situations before they understand what the fuck is going on. So this is out of somebody's control, this loss that they're about to take. And it's out of your control that you're leaving them in that loss to take it, because I'm sure you would love nothing more than to help them, even though they didn't help you, right? But your hand's going to be tied. Because if you try to step out your boundaries and help this person anyway, it's going to be your loss now. You're going to be taking the loss with them. And now you want to help them that bad that you want to take a loss with them, then baby, do your thing. But I'm thinking you're going to reconsider. You're going to tell them, hey, I can't touch that with a 10-foot pole, baby. The creators, the ancestors is on that, okay? And I don't want to get your karma. So you go ahead and finish that karma up. And if you still need some help and I'm able to help you after that, then holla at me. But until the end, I'm not touching that shit. I don't want nobody's karma coming off on me. Like, that's how that shit be going. You be guilty by association. All right, tell me about Temperance. There's something about healing, balance, equilibrium here. 10 of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody could be dealing with an earth sign woman. Or this could be like your mother. This could be some type of family, like your mother or family dynamics. Mother, grandmother, something getting healed here in a family dynamic. Burdens finally being put down or released. Because some clarity or some facts or some love, some levelness, some balance between emotion and logic got installed in a hurt situation. Okay, and somebody's deciding to start over. Somebody's getting like repairing their relationship with their mother here. And if that's not the case, this could just be you. It's like the nurturer, the provider, the mother, the whoever it is. You're doing some type of healing within your own emotional foundation. So the Ten of Wands is what I believe I clarified. I wanted to know what burdens were being put down. Wheel of Fortune to the Five of Cups. The burdens of a perspective here. The way somebody sees something due to past disappointment. Something is shifting. Out of your control, but it's shifting. I got me some boiled eggs over there on that stove. I'm going to keep looking and making sure because I'm about to make me some tuna. Okay? I like tuna when I need them eggs in there. Now, the Knight of Wands, the Three of Cups. So that's like reconciling with somebody that you can't depend on. You can't rely on. And this is why. This is why you probably were guarded to it. The Knight of Swords, the Magician. It's like you don't feel like you can rely on somebody. I feel like this has been a burden to you because you don't want to reconcile with somebody you can't rely on. This is somebody dealing with their mother or trauma from their mother, trying to give their mother a second chance after not being there or something like that. But there's the Page of Wands is bringing in a new perspective or trying to get on the same page and give somebody a second chance after constantly disappointing you in the past. So you're still going to give them a shot. But remember what I just got done telling you. You do with people what they going to do for you. I don't give a fuck if they your mama. I don't give a fuck if they birthed you, if you came up out of there. If this person is constantly letting you down, then stop putting them in a position to let you down. Okay? All right. So we clear. Ace of Swords. It's clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Hangman. And I feel like this is where things change for you. Because you keep giving somebody a pass because they a mother. You keep giving somebody a pass because they a sister. You keep giving somebody a pass because they got some type of blood relation. But blood don't mean a fuck ass thing. We have a physical, people in a physical it means something, but the spirit means something, as I tell a person all the time. Your cousin could be blood and physical, but in the spiritual, you don't know what their assignment is. Some of these motherfuckers got assignments to stop you, B. That's why if that wasn't the case, we would end up with karmic family members, huh? Okay, so you have to discern on your own. People don't get a pass for no history. People don't get a pass for no blood. People need to respect you in your energy, and that's how they deserve and earn spaces to stay there. Other than that, they can fucking beat it like Michael Jackson. You hear me? Because that's just how it's going to have to go. Because I didn't break it down. Let's get some logic in here for a minute. You're going to tell me that you're overstepping my boundaries, but you love me? You're going to tell me that you're overstepping my boundaries and treat me any type of way, but you're a friend? You're going to tell me you're overstepping me and treating me some type of way, but you're a mother, a cousin, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself? No, baby. You respect is earned and not given. Okay, I'm gonna respect you the same way you respect me. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm standing my ground with every fuck body. I don't care, because people be getting that family shit twisted. Family will ruin your whole fucking life. Fuck a family. Fuck, you get out this bitch and make you find somebody, fall in love, and make your own family. Then that other family automatically coming second to shit, huh? Oh yeah, better act like you know. I'm just saying. So the Ace of Swords is here, though. I feel like that's where shit gets clear cut. That's where the clarity is there. Like, that's where you pause to realize, like, not that you don't love your family, but this is your life. And this is your cycles. Like, if you don't want to live and repeat broken cycles, you don't fucking have to. And if you want to have a problem with me because of that, then fuck you. I'll love you from a distance, okay? Then they going to be looking at you like, oh, guess what? The next time they see you, they not going to fuck with you. They going to tread lightly with you. Why? Because they going to see you don't take shit from nobody. You don't give a fuck who it is. Okay, you don't mean to be disrespectful, but a motherfucker's gonna learn. It's gonna be boiling down between if people are ready to deal with the truth and they ain't. And if people like to feel good in lies, it ain't no type of truth you can force them to accept. So you might as well take your truth and keep moving with it. I'm just telling you. So, but some type of growth here happens after a pause to reflect. And I feel like that pause to reflect is that people don't get past this just because. I feel like the energy that they give is what you give back. We matching energy around this bitch. You come in being loving, baby, I got love for you. I got nothing but love for you. You come in here on that bullshit, bitch, we about to get on something, huh? What's up? We about to be bullshitting this bitch, because no, you're not about to come in here and take good energy and replace it with the bullshit you give. And it's just not going to work. And you're not going to say, well, I'm your mother, respect me. I don't give a fuck who you are. You ain't respecting me as a daughter, then I'm not respecting you as a mother. And it's as simple as the fuck that. Huh? You want to be a mother? You want to be treated like a mother, then act like one. Ain't that what? Yeah. Ain't that what you used to tell me as a child? If I act grown, you gonna treat me grown? Well, you act like you ain't a mother, then I'm gonna treat you like you not a fucking mother. Huh? Oh, okay. Somehow them roles be reversing, ain't it? But I'm just saying. But I like me, I ain't really having no beef with my mama right now. She alright. She alright, but that's it. No, she alright though. She cool. My kids over there now, the big ones, but she's still not. I'm still standing firm. I'm still standing like Big X the plug, standing on 10 with my name, and I don't care who it is. My mama, my daddy, my granny, whoever. Cause no, nobody's about to have me in their little facade of a opposeness. I'm trying to be free, free spirited, free, and just be the best I can and get the furthest I can in life with what I got. Work what you got, okay? So until you get some more, that's how I see it. But what I'm not about to do is be sitting there saying I wish I would have did this, but I was too afraid. That's not gonna be me, and I'm not gonna be falling and telling. You know how people be. We got comfortable with lies. And we did that to ourselves by saying shit like what happens in my house stays in my house, and listen, do as I said, not as I do. All that shit is training and programming a liar. Or same sentence, maybe not, but it's telling you that you listen, but look the other way. Don't repeat, just listen. Like, no. After you telling me not to repeat it, then you know it ain't right in the first place. What happened? Now we different parents these days. We don't act like that to our kids. Some of y'all do because y'all don't want to break them cycles. But the parents that used to get their ass beat with extension cords and all that shit, they not beating them kids like that. Some of y'all are, but not many of them. They gentle parents and getting ran the fuck over because they too scared to turn out like they mama. I ain't lying. You ask them. Ask them. Don't argue with me. Ask them. Ask them. They gentle parent all the way until about 13, 8, at least, until they realize this gentle parent shit ain't working. And then how about the most fucked up shit be when you get adulting as adults and you got kids, you see, when some of the shit your mama used to do, like my mama used to say shit to us, like, I love y'all, but I can't stand y'all. Like now, I don't want to say that to my children, but I can see how she felt that way. With my children, when they get on my nerves, they don't listen, and I got to talk over and over, and I be frustrated with them, and I be like, you raggedy motherfuckers. When I say stuff like that, I can see how she felt, but I never get so mad at my kids that I want to say, I love y'all, but I can't stand y'all. Like, I don't want to break them down emotionally, and sometimes I cuss too far, and I don't be wanting to do that, but I just said, I be upset, and I be emotional. Like, I do anything for these kids. I shouldn't have to ask you twice to wash a damn dish. But you know, that's how children are. Naturally, it's just going to be like that, right? So you just work through it. Work around it the way that your parent didn't take time to do with you. And that's how cycles get better, right? That's how you teach. And it goes better. And then when our children get bigger, they'll say, well, damn, mama did this right, but she fucked up at this. And that's where the healing takes place, because you don't want your kids looking at you the way you looking at your parents. Imagine that. Some of y'all don't even want to speak to your parents. You don't want that from your children. And the reason you don't want to speak to your parents is because you realize the whole reason you in this fucked up ass, broken ass cycle that you got to heal is because of them. Why the fuck would you pass this torch to me and not taking this shit yourself? Why would you break this cycle instead of sending this shit on me? What kind of love is this? And that's when shit get real in your life. When you no longer protecting them parents but holding them accountable. Huh? And somebody feel me. Something about this Knight of Pentacles. Slow moving, long drawn out. The Knight of Pentacles takes a while to get shit done, but it's only because he's slow and steady. He's gonna be there a while. He's coming in with one of the most solid offers you can think of, if not the most solid. Okay, so and that's where the change happens, right? The Mike Jones effect. Somebody's cut out. They had a chance to be fair, be balanced. They didn't do it. They get cut out, and then as slowly but surely you rise. And then the King of Wands is here. And then the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Something happens after a slow period. Something like your rise to fame or something. That's what I'll call it. A rise to fame. Because that's what it feels like. Wherever you're going wherever your destiny is taking you. Okay, y'all, let me eat a chip. Somebody's salty. Because these are good. You know why I like these? Because they taste salty. Somebody's going to have a nasty, salty taste in their mouth. But not this kind of salty. Because this is good salty. Your rise to fame is going to make a bitch bitter in the inside. Salty. That's what they are. Thank you. I mean, that's the point. I just all of a sudden out the blue want to eat a chip right here, but they've been there, but the reason I like those chips is because they're salty. Which lets me know somebody's salty. If you ain't already rising, the pentacle is there. Hmm. The opportunity has already presented itself. But there's some type of slow rolling happening. The action, I feel like action is taking in place. Set in stone is what I heard. So something's happening. Where's all this, Spirit? The Six of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. Somebody's a Virgo, Leo. A Leo Virgo. It happened already. And this could just be the transition. It's like the gift. There's the gift from the universe. I don't know where the King of Pentacles stands in this, but I feel like he could be a cusper. You could be like a Virgo Leo cusp. A Leo Virgo cusp. Or however I call it. What's the Six of Pentacles? I feel like somebody would have needed to recognize with their intuition. The only way you would have been able to realize it or see it, understand it, give it the value and the credit that it deserved is to listen to your intuition when it told you that there was going to be an equal give and take. Somebody didn't see it that way. If it's so equal give and take, well, I got to come in here helping you out. I don't know. That's the universe's thing. You don't have to help me out because I'm going to make it out this situation. That's what you don't see, right? Why are they using you as a catalyst to come in here and try to give me a boost of help? I don't know, right? I don't know. The hell, like you acting like I'd have signed you up for this shit. The universe did that, right? But y'all probably won't have that conversation between you. It'll be somebody's spirit telling them, go over there and help that person. They're having a hard time. And in their ego, sticking out over their spirit will say, no, I'm not helping them. I need to help myself. Or they'll find some reason why they can't help them, even though their spirit told them to. And the spirit is telling you because the spirit knows better than your fleshly moving through earth ass, okay? So they turn it down, right? The give and take. This is the only reason you would have been able to recognize it or give it the reward and recognition it deserved is if you looked at what you were being given through your intuition instead of your ego or anything physical. But somebody didn't do that. And because they didn't do that, they were not reliable on what was to take place here. They didn't stick to the plan. They didn't provide the resources, the energy to help. So then they keep going, keep traveling on down. And now the table's turned. Now it's Leo's turn to be successful, and this person's turn to need some help, right? And the universe is telling Leo, do not help this person. Leo might still want to, but I feel like it's going to cost Leo because the scales are being balanced, and you don't want to interfere with that. Boom. Okay. And then there's a such thing as signing up for other people's karma. And you want to be a part so bad. Let's give you a little bit of, let's give you a taste of this. Like, what's this Eight of Pentacles here? Something about working out. I don't know, somebody could be working out or whatever you're doing is whatever you're putting your energy into is working out. Or something's going to work out even though it brings in you some stress and some anxiety at this time. Somebody's bored and discontent with some type of stress or anxiety that they are getting from the work that they are putting into a situation. But I do feel like Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, I do feel like it's going to work out. This is all self-energy. Me, myself. Like, focus on what's good for you. What makes you happy. What fulfills your wishes. What do you need to be happy in this lifetime? Okay? So that's something, it's working out, but it does stress somebody out in the process. It stresses you out in the process because you're missing out on a lot, or this is how you see it. But there's a lot of connections that aren't working out for you, but it's only because they aren't deep enough here with the moon energy. So you're feeling bored and discontent with the change that you're making for yourself, possibly even self-love with a stamp on that, but it's a requirement to sift out the bullshit. So you do get tired of it because you miss out on some people that you might like, you might hit it off with, some chemistry with, but they ain't gonna last long term. So a deep connection is what you require, what you need, what will get you to where you need to be on an emotional level when it comes to you dating and looking for somebody. You need the waters to be calm, Six of Swords. Emotionally, you need to feel safe, and that is important. Okay? Even if you don't realize that about yourself yet, that's what they're telling you. Okay? So in some cases, somebody's finding out it's not about the help at all. You don't need no help. You need some emotional stability, because a motherfucker can bring you all the help in the world and it still won't make you feel safe in a relationship. This could be a realization for you, okay? Six of Swords. Somebody's having some type of regrets. Queen of Swords. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It's like somebody's having regrets here. With this Five of Swords energy. They're going, I feel like they're moving to calmer waters from some type of regret here, where something got to get cut off, or something, the harsh truth is exposed. What's this Knight of Swords? Page of Cups. Oh, this is somebody else's regret. The Strength card reverse. And giving up, surrender. It's like, it's a heartbreak in here. Somebody's giving up on something that really hurt them. And I feel like somebody's going to apologize to you for that, because now they're regretting that you're giving up. They're regretting that you've gone so cold. They're regretting that you went to calmer waters and those waters didn't include them. They're regretting that they didn't help you, because, baby, you got a bag now and you don't got a dime for them. Should have stuck to the plan. It's like somebody should have stuck to the plan, but I don't feel like it was a plan that in some cases it could have been a plan that y'all made together, but in a lot of cases it was the plan that their intuition was telling them to do. That was the plan. The plan on the spiritual level was that, but they got so caught up in the physicalness of their ego that they couldn't lend you a hand. They couldn't this, they couldn't that, they didn't want to, whatever the case is, they didn't do it, and now you won't be doing it for them. And if you do, you are going to learn a lesson yourself that you need to stop giving people benefits of the doubt because they family, because of this and that. Fuck that. If they didn't do it for you, you don't do it for them. It's as simple as that. If they wouldn't do it for you, you don't do it for them. It's as simple as that. Because then you start getting depleted and losing your good energy. We don't have time for it, okay? So, but that's what I got for y'all, Leo people. And thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Namaste. Be blessed and protect your energy, okay?